Tool number 5, eliminate unnecessary words. Too many writers use too many complex words and sentences, perhaps as a way to sound more authoritative, while in many cases a shorter sentence will do. The way I brand myself and my style when it comes to corporate communications is with this sentence. I help businesses to communicate with their customers, clients, and staff in a simple, clear, elegant, and resonant way. That means that I promise to produce text, to produce content which is simple to read, which is easily understood, which is a pleasure to read, and which will touch the reader. As a practical example, please don't use the word emolument when you can just say tip. Now, I'm going to speak directly to two areas where people overdo their word choices, two areas that you could stand to ease up on. And if you take these two tips in, it will greatly improve the way you bring your work across. My first major problem is with adverbs. Adverbs, as you know, modify verbs or adjectives and usually end in ly. Adverbs are also what the road to hell is paved with. Too many adverbs tells me that you're a bit of a timid writer, perhaps you're scared to express yourself clearly, or that you're just not getting your point across. Here is a practical example. He drove away quickly. It's not terrible, but does the word quickly really have to be there? Let's analyze. What happened before he drove away? If the guy was being chased by intergalactic space gangsters and he has just dodged laser fire by jumping a balcony and running to his car, is it necessary to say that he drove away quickly? Would he, for example, have driven away slowly or laughingly or seriously? If you have to use an adverb, then you probably haven't set up your scene correctly. The adverb is not your friend. He shut the drawer firmly. Why? She shouted aggressively. Why? He leapt athletically. Why? Are they necessary? Are they really? Adverbs, like cliches, should be avoided like the plague. The killer plague, the friendly plague, the dastardly plague. You get my point. My second tip is to be aware of your dialogue attribution. Consider this exchange. Please, John, Mary wailed, don't leave me. You've been wrong before, John opined. But John, she wailed, I can change. No, he shouted, a secretary never changes her pens. You're wrong, Mary wept. We can. I'll believe it, John huffed when hell freezes over. Just don't leave me, she pleaded. Listen, please. Saying said is more than enough. You don't need more. You can use asked if it really presents itself and makes sense, but anything more than that and you run the risk of sounding like a cheap paperback romance. Not that you can improve my example by replacing wailed, opined, or wept with said. Nothing can save this example. It needs to be consigned to the depths of writing hell with a metaphorical mill wheel strapped to its metaphorical neck. I will, though, allow this. You can use dialogue tags where dialogue attribution fails for you. Here is how it works. Using the same example of Mary and John having their fight. Please, John, Mary grabbed his arm. Don't leave me. You've been wrong before, said John, pushing her away. Mary stood in front of John and looked him in the eyes. I can change. No, he said, turning from her. A secretary never changes her pens. You're wrong, said Mary. We can. I'll believe it when hell freezes over. Just don't leave me. She grabbed at him again as he turned to leave. It's still awful, but it's better or awful. Can you dig it?